Have you ever looked at someone with the exact same job as you, same hours, same wage, same years in process, and somehow they've built something completely different? Maybe you told yourself they got lucky. Maybe they had help you didn't. But deep down, a quieter thought keeps coming back. Something about how they start their day is different from how you start yours. If that gap has ever confused you or quietly haunted you, this story is for you. Stay with me until the end. Marcus was 31 and drove the 5C route through Minneapolis. 7 in the morning until 4:30. Home by 5. Tired in the way that settles deep into your bones. After years of the same shift, his wife Helen had heard him mention a property management course so many times she had stopped asking about it. The tab was still open on his phone. It had been open for 2 years. When a supervisor position came up at the transit authority, Marcus applied. He didn't get it. The driver who did was 2 years younger and had quietly finished a logistics certificate on the side, while Marcus had been watching television in the evenings. Marcus sat in the depot car park that January afternoon with the engine off. He didn't move for 40 minutes. He tried studying in the evenings. Too tired. He tried weekends. There was always something else. He told himself he didn't have enough time, which was true and also wasn't the whole story. The rock bottom came quietly. One night, Helen found the course still open on his laptop, the same page, 6 months after he'd told her he was enrolling. She didn't say a word. She just closed the laptop gently and went to bed. That silence was heavier than anything she could have said. He lay awake that night and knew something had to change. He just didn't yet know what. Raymond had driven for the same depot since 1994. Same uniform, same route, same coffee from the same machine every morning. Marcus had always assumed there was nothing there. Just a man who had never wanted more. Then one Tuesday in February, Marcus arrived at the depot early and found Raymond already sitting at one of the back tables. Not scrolling his phone, not eating, just writing quietly in a small notebook. At 5:30 in the morning. Marcus almost didn't ask, but something about the stillness around Raymond made him stop. "What are you doing?" Raymond looked up. "Come with me." He took Marcus out to his bus. Engine off, empty. The Minneapolis cold pressed against the windows and the seats held no one. Raymond stood at the front and said simply, "What's this bus worth right now?" Marcus didn't understand the question. "Right now," Raymond said, "it goes exactly where I point it. The second that first passenger boards, it goes where they need to go. Their stop, their schedule, their destination." He looked at Marcus steadily. "Your day works exactly the same way. The moment your phone buzzes, your shift starts. Helen needs something. The world needs something. The bus belongs to everyone else. You've just never claimed the hour before the passengers arrive." He handed Marcus the notebook. Inside, 30 years of 1 hour a day. Notes on property law, maintenance records, rental yields, 3 properties, a house with no mortgage, an old bus driver who everyone in the depot had looked straight through for 3 decades. Raymond closed the notebook. 5 days, he said, 1 hour. Before your shift. Nothing else allowed in. Then come back and tell me what happened. The first week was strange more than hard. Marcus didn't know what to do with silence at 5 in the morning. He sat at the kitchen table and stared at the course page on his laptop. He did 10 minutes, then 20. By week 3, he had a rhythm. By month 2, he had finished the first module of the property management course, something that had sat untouched for 2 years, finished in 60 days of 1 quiet hour each morning before the city woke up. Nobody at the depot noticed. Helen noticed. She didn't say much. She just started leaving his coffee. Ready the night before, month 9, he had saved a deposit. Month 14, he signed for his first property, a small 2-bedroom in a quiet neighborhood north of the city. The morning hour never got longer. It stayed exactly 1 hour. That was the point. My friend Marcus's story is not about property. It's about every one of us who has been waiting for more time, more energy, more perfect conditions before we begin. The morning advantage is not about willpower. It's not about discipline in the way people make it sound, like something you either have or you don't. It's about one simple truth Raymond had been living for 30 years without anyone ever thinking to ask him about it. Claim your hour before the passengers board, because the moment the world starts making demands on your day, and it will, every single day, the bus stops being yours. 3 things to remember. 1. The hour before your obligations begin is the only hour that belongs entirely to you. Protect it like it's the most valuable thing you own. It is. 2. You don't need more time. You need 1 hour that nothing is allowed into. Not your phone, not the news, not anyone else's needs. 1 hour every day pointed at the one thing you keep saying you'll get to. 3. The gap between where you are and where you want to be is not made of talent or luck. It is made of mornings, specifically the ones you've been sleeping through. Here is your challenge. And it's the same one Raymond gave Marcus. 5 days, 1 hour, before the rest of your day begins. Pick the one thing you've been putting off longest and give it that hour. Nothing else allowed in. Just 5 days, see what changes before you move on. Ask yourself honestly, how many mornings have already passed that you'll never get back? It's okay that they're gone, but now you know what they were worth. Drop 1 word in the comments that describes where you are in your journey right now. Read what others write. You'll realize you are not as alone in this as you think. If someone came to mind while you watch this, send it to them. Not as a hint, as a gift. There is a new story here every week for anyone still working out who they are becoming. The most important hour of your day is the one that hasn't started yet.